Yes, sir.
You're so this coronavirus though.
Well, first of all, how you doing, man? It's been a while. And who do we have here? You want to introduce yourself?
Oh, no introductions.
All right. We'll get to that.
I mean, no introductions, but my name's Brian. Everybody calls me Breezy.
Breezily offended.
I'm breezily offended. I'm not that easily offended, but you could call me Breezy Man LaFleur. And it ain't because I got that work. Maybe. No work.
Remember, we're gonna use those sparingly this time.
Yeah, definitely.
So, what are we gonna get into tonight, guys? Y'all boys.
Well, you said it off already. You said Corona.
Oh yeah, this shit got. Y'all scared of that shit?
You shivering in your timbers?
Yeah.
Yeah, somewhat.
We're drinking rum because we're pirates.
Man, Corona could suck my dick.
I think we're drunk off of rum.
The way I see it is, I'm still out here fucking raw dogging these hoes.
Excuse me.
You raw dogging?
So you have no fear of the virus?
I mean, I do. I have the fear, like, not for my health.
It's like other people around you?
Yeah, for, like, the people around me. But I know, like, damn sure I'll be okay.
What about that other virus? The HIV?
Shit. That's just a gamble I'm going to have to take.
Yeah, it's so funny to me that, like, everyone is just, like, scared of coronavirus, but they've been out here fucking raw. Like,
yeah,
booty hole.
Yeah,
for centuries now. For centuries now, and we're all shooken up from a fucking almost imaginary virus.
You guys think it's
that most of us have yet to see first person?
What's like the point of it, honestly? Like, what do you think is like the agenda of having this crazy virus?
I mean, the shit could go like plenty of ways as far as agendas, but the way I see it is if the government's telling you to like do some shit, just go ahead and do it. Don't play around with it because
abide by the laws.
Yeah, because we sit here and we say, "Oh man, like the government is always keeping some shit from us." But like if the government was to like really drop that knowledge on you, most of y'all motherfuckers would be panicking. And
I include think the people could handle it.
Yeah,
what's being kept from us.
Yeah, the people definitely can. I include myself in that group. Just because, like, if I see, like, a whole bunch of people running in one direction, I'm going to fucking start running, too.
You wouldn't fight back?
Hell nah.
Go back with the glizzy?
Man, look, the glizzy only got motherfucking a certain amount of shots. You can't kill everybody.
You're pro Second Amendment?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Hey, so what if this does actually turn into like a Walking Dead situation? Like
some apocalypse shit.
Yeah. Like would you
That'd be fucking crazy.
What's your like
I have no advice for that except fucking revert to everything you've learned in all the movies where they put us in a situation like that.
See, all the movies I watch are romantic
Every
comedies.
man for himself.
I just watch romantic comedies. So
don't trust strangers. Yeah. Definitely don't trust a fucking zombie looking motherfucker. Like,
yeah. I feel like pretty much anybody that you know that you're comfortable with, like right now, if we were to like, if the shit was really to like hit the fan, I'll tell y'all boys right now, all right, look, my people's over there, let's go get them, and then we'll get your people's and their people's, whatever. But like, I'm strapped, so
you'll be breaking the law because right now, currently, they want us to be quarantined and stay indoors. So.
No, I guess I mean like if it was to be like on some Walking Dead shit, but not like I know like right now how like San Francisco is like quarantine in New York. Not that. I'm talking about like people fucking like coming up out the ground and fucking like like Walking Dead. Like when Rick woke up in the hospital. If y'all ever seen that scene when Rick woke up in the hospital and like literally like. Fucking the world was hell. Like shit had already hit the fan.
Oh, wait, are you guys staying quarantine? Like, are you guys like just like chilling in the crib, or like, are you guys out like everyone else?
I mean, right now I'm currently in the podcast studio, so
I mean, this is like
definitely not home.
This is like kind of quarantine because we're like social distancing ourselves from like everyone else.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's just three of us. So
Yeah.
I saw a meme. It was like, or like it was like something on Twitter. It was like, oh, the Uber driver, he like took 4 people home, like to the club, and he's like, he stopped, he turned his app off, and he was like quiet, and like he started crying because he's like, no one is quarantining themselves, and then someone's like, yo, you're out too, you're over here taking everyone everywhere, like
driving around and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Nah, fuck that. I haven't quarantined myself. Like, I'm still cutting hair. Like, anybody that walks in through the shop, obviously I'm taking like the proper precautions, cleaning my hands, whatever it may be.
Yeah, so you're a barber. How do you feel about all this panic, especially with like coming in contact with others? You're one of those people that's doing that on the regular.
Well, I mean, I respect it.
Why are you looking at me? My bad.
Looking at you.
What you say, Breezy?
No, I mean, I respect it. Like, as a barber, like, this should be something that you do on a daily basis. Like, don't get me wrong. I know some barbers that don't. But I'm saying, like, I sanitize before and after every cut. So, like, this isn't anything new to me. Now, if you come in my chair fucking, like, sneezing and coughing, like, with all, like, your fucking eyes are red and puffy, like, all types of weird symptoms.
Yeah, like, you're obviously sick.
Yeah, don't go home, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
It's the same with, like, tattooing, because, like, if you're gonna, like, because you have an open wound and you have blood and shit, and, like, so I understand if, like, you think you get sick with it, but, like, if you follow, like, the proper safety measures, like wearing gloves, like, wrapping on your shit, like, you're good.
Right. No, it's the same with us. Like, if every time I cut somebody's head, you know what I'm saying, I'm not gonna ask them if they have HIV, but I do put a blade to them, so there's a potential chance that, like, I might cut them and there might be some blood or whatever, but you know, you have to take the proper precautions. So, like, we do that on a daily basis. Like, this is nothing new to us. So, like I said, like, now if somebody comes in, like, with fucking, like, symptoms, like, they're sick as fuck, I'm gonna fucking Spartan kick you out the motherfucking barbershop. Like, bro, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, what are you doing?
So what would you do if you did catch it, though? Like, let's say, like, tomorrow you, like, got a sore throat, you, like, itching, puffing, the same symptoms you just said. Like, what would you do? Like, what's your first thought? Yeah.
Go to the fucking hospital.
They're not even seeing anybody right now.
There's really nothing they could do, honestly.
Yeah, there's no
there isn't anything you can do, and honestly, from what I've seen, is the ERs are full, and if you can quarantine yourself, and you don't need to go to the ER, do not go. You know what I'm saying? Do not go. Take care of yourself. If remember, this is like a respiratory thing. I'm asthmatic, so, like, God forbid, like, yeah, I'm asthmatic.
So it's airborne. Is it?
Yeah,
it's airborne.
That's what doesn't make sense to me, because it's like, all right, they tell you to wash your hands, but you're gonna catch it through your nose. So, like, what's the point of washing your hands?
Right,
wash your nose then.
But you can catch
Keep your nose clean, people.
Y'all clean.
Yeah, I definitely keep my nose clean. Yeah, no, I mean it is what it is, but I mean, you want to fucking avoid any way you can get it. Like, just from what I've seen, I cut a respiratory therapist yesterday actually, and he told me, you know, obviously follow everything that everybody's been telling you. That's pretty much it. If you get it, quarantine yourself. If you feel like you have, you know what I'm saying, like you can't handle it, go to the hospital. That's it.
They're like trying to save all, like, the hospital for, like, all the old people.
Yeah, because, you know, like right now, bro, like, we don't see it, but, like, the nurses and the whole staff, like the main personnel, when it comes to the hospital, they're being overworked right now, and they are short on supplies. So, like, it's crucial. Like, we, you know what I'm saying, we need to play our part as civilians as well. Like, you know what I'm saying, if you can't quarantine yourself, obviously, like, you live with certain people, you know, like, do what you got to do, you know, go to the hospital or whatever. If you can, quarantine yourself. But if you feel like it's an emergency situation, because it is, like, a thing that attacks, like, people with weak immune systems and, like, the whole respiratory thing, Go to the hospital without hesitation, bro.
Hey, so what do you think about like all the celebrities that are getting like Idris Elba, Tom Hanks? Who else got it?
Yo, that was crazy. Yo, KD just got
Propaganda.
You think so? You don't think they already got it?
I don't know, man. Who knows? These people get paid for
If it is
a bunch
propaganda,
of shit.
yeah, I feel like they
They're
don't
actors.
know it.
They're actors.
KD just got diagnosed.
Yeah.
Did Playboy Cardi really get diagnosed? Like, yeah,
I didn't hear that. Was that announced?
We heard it yesterday. Remember?
I don't think
I heard
Cardi's
it.
like
We both
fucking
heard it at the
relevant
same time.
enough
I don't recall.
to like get a post. Like Cardi's not relevant. Like if Uzi gets diagnosed, like motherfuckers gonna be out here trying to catch motherfucking Rona. But Cardi lost the youth.
I think the worst thing is like all the jokes because everyone was like literally makes all the same jokes. Like, oh, I got the Rona, like the Corona.
Yeah, the internet makes a joke out of everything, like
Yeah.
anything and everything.
No, but it's the same joke. It's like Corona is a beer. Yeah. It's a
We
beer.
could literally be seeing like literal zombies walking down our streets,
Yeah.
and the internet would be having a fiasco with
Yeah.
it.
But like, isn't that like the point of entertainment though? The point
Yeah.
like to like distract us from like all the like crazy shit that's like going on.
Yeah, it's a positive thing at the end of the day, I think.
Yeah, I mean,
Except when it comes to people that rely on the internet for like their
News and
information.
yeah, definitely.
Because I definitely get all my information from the news.
I mean, like if you want information, just go look up, like the statistics and like the survival rate. Like I have a 6-year-old daughter. She's about to be 6. The survival rate is very high, so I checked that. You feel me? The survival rate for us, like for our age group, is very high.
But the thing is like there's so much like mixed information. You feel me? Like it's like,
Man, just don't believe all the bullshit, bro.
you know what's funny? I named the last podcast coronavirus, like just like on some random shit, just reviews. But then like we're actually talking about it like this whole podcast right now. So I feel like I should have named this one coronavirus instead of the last one.
Yeah.
Well, that's the internet for you.
like you know what I feel like?
What?
I feel like we're talking about this coronavirus too much, and like to everybody like viewing, like I'm a fucking boring ass guest. Like fuck the coronavirus, that shit could suck my dick.
Nah, you're
Alright,
good,
we
bro.
understand
Look.
what's going on. I just feel like I just feel boring as fuck.
Nah, you're good.
You know what I'm saying?
It's the coronavirus that's boring. It's like I heard about this shit for like like 2 months
It's just
already.
played out. It's
Yeah,
just
it's played out already.
It's real, you know what I'm saying?
it's running out of juice, and everyone's still trying to milk it.
Now, do you think it's
That's
actually?
what she said.
I give you permission this time. Is that the long one? Alright. Only
All right, so
only
look,
one.
so check me out, right? So, besides the whole like fucking coronavirus shit, I was at Chevy's shop. That's my homeboy's barber shop. I'm a barber. He's a
You
barber.
want to give him a shout out?
Amazing Chevy. Charlie Styles on Instagram.
The barbershop. What's the barbershop called?
Amazing Styles. It's a mix of both of their names. Yeah,
you want to press buttons? I feel like you'll be worse than him.
So
I
look,
think you'll be the worst of the two.
so whatever, I was there.
No.
So like, all right, so cool. Like I'm
feel wait.
I'm talking to this bitch on Instagram,
I
right?
feel like he's our Marissa because we're just interrupting him.
Oh, because it's y'all two and somebody else.
What?
I could be like
Continue,
I
though?
could be y'all Geo. God
wait.
damn.
Continue. What are you saying?
All right,
You're
so-
over there at Amazing Styles
All right,
Studio.
yeah. So
Check them out.
yeah, check them out. Whatever. So like I'm talking to this bitch, right, off of Instagram. But I had been got the number, so like fuck Instagram. Like she been gave me the number, so like mind you, she's been like blowing me up all day. I've been busy, so I hit her up late at night. It's like 1 a.m. I FaceTime her. You know what I'm saying? We have a great conversation, cool, everything's like, you know what I'm saying, like normal. She hits me with the what are you doing when you get out of there? I was like, look, I don't work here. She's like, okay, cool, whatever, say less. Like, what are you doing when you get out of there? Like, I'm trying to vibe. You know what I'm saying? I was like, look, I gotta go to work in the morning, 9 a.m. All right, cool, bring your shit. Like, bring your barber shit.
What are we doing with this story time right now?
I guess so. I don't know.
Right.
I'm just fuck the coronavirus. So I'm like, all right, cool. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to go get some coochie. Like, we grown. She lives right there. She lives right there by the
Wait, why is it extra loud this time? It's like way louder now.
That's just the headphones. Don't worry about that.
Wait, what were you saying? You about to get some coochie?
Yeah, she lives by the shop. So whatever. So me, I go, all right, I'm like, fuck it. I show the niggas at the shop, hey, look, bro, like this bitch, like she's whatever, she's down, whatever, she's down to chill. I'm like, I wasn't into it. I was like, man, I'm gonna just go home. I ain't even trying to do that. But like my homeboys was like, go ahead, bro, like go ahead, clap. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to vibe with my homeboys. They're like, nah, like go ahead.
They wanted you to have sex.
Yeah, they wanted me to have the sex, so
They wanted you to get your balls wet. I see.
they wanted me to clap them cheeks.
So then what?
And I had just got a haircut, so whatever, cool.
Oh, so you're ready.
Yeah, so right there by the shop is Best Buy liquor store, bro. They are the goats. If you need,
Best Buy liquors.
if you fucking need alcohol at like 3 a.m, pull up to Best Buy liquors off of US 1. And
I was about to ask like what time they close, because like every liquor store nowadays they be closing like 11 and shit.
Bro, it was almost like 2 a.m. and they were still open. Them Dominicans are not playing, bro. Loco, that's my dog. Shout out to Loco. That's my motherfucking dog. He got me right. Whatever, long story short, I copped the bottle. I slid to the crib. Obviously, you know, rinse off my balls. While like before I get in, I'm like, yo, drop pin. Mind you, it's her idea. She invited me over.
Yeah, she's hurting for the squirting.
Right. She's like, okay, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I live right here. I live on myself. I live right here close to the shop. Bring your shit. Cool. So I'm like, all right, cool. Like, mind you, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't stressing all that. Whatever. I go home, take a shower. I got the bottle. I get dressed. You know, I packed my shit for the next day, which is in nothing major, pretty much what I'm wearing, except a few things.
All right, keep playing it cool, playing it cool.
No,
You know what's funny? I'm just imagining you just like looking through your drawer, just like, should I get
like,
this?
I'll fucks with
Should
this
I
right here.
Not like G, like you feel me? Like
Yo, so
the shit's in the
long
bag,
fast
so-
forward, did you get the sliz?
hold on, like so, like my mentality is like I wasn't even like, yo, let me come through and fuck or what. She was the one that was like, come through, like you might as well come through, get up out of there, come vibe.
Girl,
So,
you know
like,
we got things to do.
I put on whatever, you know what I'm saying? So I brought my like fucking pants for the next day to go to work. Whatever. Long story short, I get on my way. So like while I was in the shower, I told her, hey, look, drop pin. So when I get out, it looks like she dropped pin, but she sent like some fucking random ass like address.
You never
So-
do that? I never sent anyone my address.
Yeah, but okay, but
I like walk down the street and be like, oh, here. Well, actually, no. Actually, I
Yeah.
do. No, actually, I do send people my address.
Yeah, you really do.
I mean, I
You
feel that.
damn near sent him the gate code as
No,
well.
no, and I feel that, okay, but I ain't sending nobody my fucking address right now. You feel me? Like she's the one like telling me to come through or whatever. Like I ain't even much stressing this shit. So like I'm on my way, and I'm not bothering to like plug in the address because I know my way around town. I know when I get to a certain street.
All right, partner.
You feel me? Like I know when I get to a certain street, all right. So now I'm gonna check where the fuck I'm going. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
So I get to like 152nd, and I start checking the address. The shit ain't motherfucking adding up.
The address not adding up.
The shit ain't adding up.
You sure you went on your calculator and not Safari Maps or Siri Maps?
Look, I was not that fucked up. Yeah, I've been there before.
Okay.
I was not that
So
fucked up.
then what?
yet.
Cut to the chase and the moral of the
So I'm
story.
gonna cut to the chase. All right. So whatever. Shit wasn't adding
Wait,
up.
cut to the chase in the mic though. Your car is full.
Yeah.
I pull up to the barbershop that was on like the same street, like similar area, whatever, and I start calling her. Cool. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'll keep it player. You ain't answering. All right, I assume you fell asleep. So I start riding.
Damn,
like I go home. I'm on my way home. So while I'm on my way home, I get a text. From the same girl, right? So you just sent you literally just made me waste my time. You sent me a bogus address. Like, mind you, I ain't asked you for I ain't asked you.
Yeah, that's the moral of the story.
Yeah,
a woman who wasted your time.
Right? Like,
isn't that all of them?
I ain't asked you for none of this
That's damn
shit.
near all of them. That's a female pastime.
Yeah.
You know what that reminds
Wasting
me?
a man's time.
That reminds me of the last time on your on one of our podcasts. I think it was the last one. You asked Marissa like, "Oh, why do girls like to just like start arguments out of nowhere?"
Yeah.
One of my homegirls,
They always want to pick something out to nag on. They're naggers.
yeah,
They do. Hold on. So like let's touch back enough. So let me so mind you, I pull up at the barbershop, which is like in a similar location, whatever. So I was like, all right, cool. I charge it to the game. I keep it player. I'm like, I assume she fell asleep. So I'm on my way back home, right? Mind you, she don't know where the fuck I'm coming from. I haven't given her any of this information. She don't know where I'm coming from. She don't know like what I had to do to get there.
It could have been a 3-hour drive.
Yeah, whatever.
Would any of you go to that length?
No.
What's the farthest you would drive for a girl?
She has to be like Summer Rae, like type shit.
Summer Rae.
California.
Yeah, like it has to be like some
Florida, California. That's what you're driving.
Well,
nah.
well, I don't know, cause
Yeah, I know you've driven some distance for the sliz.
yeah, not because everyone lives an hour. Like literally, everyone lives 1 hour away from me. Like I text a girl, I just like, you're an hour away. You're so far. And I'm like, damn. Like,
all right.
I just live south.
I've driven to a Central Florida.
Where's that? Like UCF?
Arcadia.
That's about like 4 hours.
Like type shit. Like
4 hour drive.
Like 3.5.
Three
Like
and
you
a
take
half.
like US 27.
So that's the most you've driven for some pussy.
I think the
some
most
pussy.
the
And
most
it-
I've driven was
and
probably
it was
like,
some good pussy. It was some good Puerto Rican pussy. I'm not gonna
Worth
lie.
the 3 hours.
Hell yeah, bro.
no, I mean, nah, like I always have girls drive to me. Like girls are driven like an hour to like get to me.
All right, pimp. All right.
Well, it depends.
Take it
'cause, like,
easy now.
if I like
All
pick,
right, so-
if I pick them up, like I'll drive like an hour, drive back, then drive again to drop them off, then drive back to my crib. So that's like 4 hours. I guess
Yeah,
you would
that's like a
consider.
whole day's worth of driving at that point.
Yeah, like you could drive to Orlando.
Yeah, like you deserve like to get your ass ate with like some sloppy toppy and shit.
Girls don't care about that. They don't give a fuck.
I
how
ain't
far
gonna
you
look at it
drive.
that way, my boy.
I'm just saying.
So how does this story end?
All right, so
aside from
so-
her
so-
wasting your time.
So let me finish. All right, so whatever. Like I assume, okay, she fell asleep. She wasted my time. I keep it player. Like I ain't drive too far, but she don't know how far I've driven. But whatever, cool. I'm on my way home, bruh. I get a text from the same bitch, and it says ORO. What the fuck does that mean
Gold.
in Spanish?
Yeah.
Right? What the fuck does that mean? So now, mind you, so now like I'm chalking it up to the game. Like, okay, you fell asleep. Say less.
Maybe she's just not that into you.
Oh,
No, and that's fine. That's fine.
But what does ORO
But
mean?
why make me?
What
like,
does ORO
That's what I'm
mean?
saying.
Let's get to the bottom of this. Let's put our thinking caps on.
So okay.
On the right.
So okay,
Right.
hold on. Let's break it down, right? So let's say she's not that into me. I'm not the one that initiated all this.
Yeah,
She did.
yeah.
In the mic.
She
Like,
was bored.
you feel me?
That's what girls do, man.
Yeah, but like, I ain't no fucking lame ass nigga, bro. Like, it wasn't like I was like, oh, like, yeah, hell yeah, I'm on my way. Like, you feel me? I was like, all right, say less. All right, like, you know what I'm saying? You trying to vibe?
You wash your ass.
No, I took home. I went home and I took a regular shower. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and fucking floss like I ain't washed my shit. Hell yeah. You know, I took a shower. Drop that for me.
Did you
Drop that for me.
did you explain any
Is
of
that
this
the end of
to
the
her?
story?
Did you give it, yeah. Is that the end of the story?
showered?
No. You asked me a question, I answered it. I washed myself with that Dove.
Okay.
Drop that for me. Yeah.
Was it hypoallergenic?
It's some fire
That shit makes
bro.
your skin real super soft, but I don't like that. I don't like super soft.
Hey, I want to give a quick shout out to my tattooer, Elo over here. He did this shit good as fuck. This shit hurts, I know.
Oh yeah, I did that.
Shit looks good.
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
Shit.
I'm all right. I do say so myself.
The shit looks good.
So yeah, man. So they're gonna play with you.
Yeah,
they're
but
gonna.
that's the thing though. Like,
even if they're not even into you, they're gonna entertain the fact and make you know.
yeah, like look, I'm not tripping off that, bro. But like honestly, like you know what I'm saying, like this ain't my first rodeo.
Why don't you give her a shout out in case she's watching?
Don't
tell her how you really feel.
Don't say no names though.
Shit, you could say a name. Who cares?
Man, okay, I'll give it a shout out when I'm done when I'm done with the thing. When I'm done with the story.
Your story is gonna take the whole podcast.
No. Like literally, I'm about to finish. Like every time, like you know what I'm saying. Like
All
obviously, like you know, we start talking about shit.
There better be a big life lesson at the end of this tunnel.
Yeah, I wanna learn some. I want some
gems.
The only lesson is
Drop
that
a gem.
is what y'all already got. So pretty much, like, so I slide and I chalk it up to the game. Okay, like whatever. She fell asleep. I get some weird ass text. It's literally a fucking 3-letter text that don't make no type of sense. So obviously,
Yo, did you ever consider the fact that maybe you were too slow? Some nigga got there first and he was already fucking.
bro.
And she kind of tried to muster up a message, but all she was able to send was ORO.
While she was getting her back blown out.
Look.
While she was getting her back blown out.
God damn it, I hope so.
You took
that because it would be a lot more understandable.
You know what it is?
I promise.
Girls,
This nigga here must have been on like some motherfucking Power Ranger time, bro. Because like,
what if he was her neighbor?
Yeah,
he had to have been her neighbor.
The thing is that girls don't understand
boy
like
next door.
when you're like trying to make plans with them, they don't understand like the preparation. You feel me? Like
okay, so that's the thing. That's the thing that I'm saying.
Man.
That's the thing I'm saying.
Wait.
Like, if you know that, okay, all right, I'm a grown ass man, you grown, whatever. If you know, like, she literally FaceTimed me, like, while I was like in the shower. So I was like, all right, look, I'm in the shower right now. I'm about to get up out and head over there. All right, cool. So I was like, drop pin. So that's like when she dropped that whole fake ass pin. Like, she could have like literally, you know what I'm saying? Like, just stopped everything right then and there. That's what I'm saying. Like,
did like your maps malfunction or actually took you somewhere?
Man, like, bro,
it just didn't load up.
Yeah, it was like, it was almost like
non-existent address.
It was almost like she was fucking like fucking reneging, like fucking like
what?
Reneging.
What is that?
Like when you play spades. Okay, whatever. It's a term like when you play cards or whatever. It's kind of like going like she was folding.
Okay.
She was folding on like
she flaked.
And I called her on her bluff. Like she told me slide through and I was literally like with the shits and like I did it so quickly because you know what I'm saying, this isn't my first rodeo. I know what time it is. Like I'm trying to fuck. Cool, you feel me? If you tell me you down, like I'm trying to pull up first quarter. So like I felt like I called her on her shit. Or like you said, maybe another nigga pulled up or whatever. But like the way the shit went down, it was like you could have easily just like told me like nah. And like so that's what I'm saying. Like the moral of the story is, bro.
She didn't want to say no.
The moral of the story is she might have wanted to say yes.
In the mic.
She might have wanted to say yes, but whatever. My window might have passed. Like, don't make somebody fucking, you know what I'm saying? Don't make a grown ass man go out their way, like for some bullshit. Just keep it player. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it real. All right, nah. Like I ain't trying. I felt like this is me. This is the way I interpreted the whole situation.
You know what I'm getting out of it too. You gotta know when to fold too. I feel like you should have never listened to your boys because your initial response is going to be to not take her offer.
Why did they do that though? Like why don't they just say no?
So you put your chips in the pot and you took an L because she eventually folded.
Right. Okay. But I'll do that all day, every day. Who cares, nigga? Okay, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna chill with my boys for a little bit. All right, but versus the consequences are getting some pussy. If I did go, so like when I tell you, I don't assume a grown ass woman is gonna be like, all right, come through, like.
But you know the risk.
Yeah, I do, but okay, I know the risk if it's like someone that's playing, right? But the way, like, she literally told me, hey, get up out of there. I want you to come through. And like, so just to make things clear for everybody, she was like, hey, get up out of there, come through. She's like, oh, you work on 152, right? I was like, yeah. She was like, I live right off of 152. So bring your clothes for the morning. Bring your clothes for work. Like, that's how serious she fucking played the role. That's why I was like, all right. So I literally told my homeboys, I was like, look, man, like they listened to the whole conversation. So I was like, nah, I ain't even much going. And they were like, man, hold on, let me see her right quick. So I showed a few pictures on Instagram. They're like, man, go ahead, go get that, bro. Like, you wildin'. All right, cool, say less. I went to the crib. I went to the little liquor store around the corner, got a little bottle. It was like 1:30 in the morning. I went home, bathed, and that's when she played the whole little game. I feel like I caught her on her bluff.
So how'd that night end? It was just you and the hub?
Bro, the night, yeah, bro.
In the fans?
Nah, like,
just
no,
you
like,
and the OnlyFans?
Nah, man. Like, not
you got
even,
any OnlyFans?
Look, man, there's a lot that I'm not even gonna like.
All right, so let's say things did go as planned. You pull it up, and you about to get down with it. You about to, do the nasty. You about to do it. Yeah. What's your go-to stroke? What's your signature stroke?
My definitely like my signature stroke is
love stroke.
I'm grabbing both ankles, bro. And
I'm hit with the death stroke.
Yeah, I'm putting them shits towards.
You're grabbing both ankles and doing what? What position is her body in?
She's laying.
She's on a handstand.
Like, let's say it's like missionary. Nah, like laying down on the bed. I'm grabbing both ankles.
She's spread eagle. She's doing a V with her legs in there.
Yeah, like I'm putting them shits like by her ears if I could.
Okay.
See, I like missionary.
Okay, so you're folding.
I like to look her in the eyes.
I'm dropping all of my inches off to school, like to daycare.
That's your go-to?
Yeah, like not my go-to,
yours?
but it's definitely like my funnest position. My backup is turn to the side, like where she's laying on her side and like lift one leg up, and like I'm over her bottom leg, like both, like her bottom leg is in between like both of my legs, and I'm just clapping while I'm holding the top leg.
That's hot.
Yeah, that's definitely like one of my go-tos right there.
What's your go-to, Fido?
My go-to what? Stroke?
I mean, what's yours, Mr. Nobody?
This nigga's
I don't have sex. I'm not.
You're celibate?
His go-to stroke is fucking kill a bitch.
That's a little too much information, but I might slap a bitch real. Yeah. I don't have sex. I'm actually celibate at the moment, so.
Same. Celibacy 2020.
My bag of tricks, I handed it off to the next person.
You hung your coat up?
Mm-hmm. I've hung my hat. Now I'm just an average Joe.
Are you guys looking for love?
No, but I don't knock it when it shows up on my door. Like, I accept love.
I agree. Love is, it's one of those things where like you could try to like force it, but it'll never be real. And like you could just like literally like just be sitting back, just vibing, like how Philo just said, and it'll pop up right in front of you, and it's something undeniable. It's not something I've experienced, but
yeah, you know it when you see it. You know it when you feel it.
Yeah, exactly. I just feel like that's what it is, but.
Hey, so before I was telling you, like, my homegirl, she said, because you were saying
she's
about.
In love.
No, because you're like, oh, why do girls just like to start arguments?
Yeah.
So my homegirl calls me like 7 a.m. She's like, Nick. I like answer. I'm like, what? She's like, Nick, I'm in love. Like, I'm like, why? How do you know? She's like, no. I was like, oh, for real? She's like, yeah. You know how I know I'm in love? I'm like, how? She's like, oh, because like I started an argument with this nigga, and then like for no reason, and this nigga's like, what are you arguing for? And she's just like, damn, I love this guy. He could put up with my shit. So I just like, she's just like, oh, I love him.
Yeah.
So I feel like she answered that question for you.
I knew the answer. That was just for the sake of conversation.
Is that the real answer?
Yes, she just proved it to you firsthand. She just told you she started an argument for nothing on purpose just to see how you react, and there you go.
That's sexy. Like honestly, like
why? How's that sexy?
No,
raising your blood pressure is sexy.
Simp hour.
Think about it like this, like.
This is so long.
No. Think about it like this, like she fucking cared enough to like fucking okay, whatever. Like she might be bad. She cared enough to like fucking start an argument with you. You feel me?
But is that caring? Like wanting to be conflicting with you?
That's not necessarily love or whatever. But it could be like it could translate to that. Like.
What do you think is like the perfect relationship? Like, do you feel like there could be like a perfect person?
Like, there's no. I feel like there's no fucking like dynamic for that. Like, there's no perfect relationship. Like, the perfect relationship is like two people that understand that shit isn't perfect. You feel me? And like, you're not gonna agree on everything, and the society like that we live in nowadays is like it's so easy to be like, all right, like we disagree on some shit. Cool. Keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? But there is no perfect relationship. Like you are gonna butt heads, there is gonna be turmoil, and you have to move past that. And I feel like there is such a thing as like perfect imperfection. Like two people just realizing like, all right, like you know what I'm saying? Like we're meant to be together. As corny, bro, as corny as that might sound, bro, I really believe that. Like, okay, like we are meant, and you know what? This nigga might cheat on his bitch, and this bitch might cheat on bruh, whatever. But that don't mean that they don't truly love each other. And I feel like that's what it takes, and it takes like there's a word for it.
Love.
Yeah, love, but it's
what? Unhinged.
It's
Uncensored.
It's a type of love. Like it's just a type of
unconditional?
love. Unconditional. Yeah, that's the word. Unconditional love, and I feel like that does exist. Like unconditional love does exist, and there are some men that love certain women no matter what they do, vice versa.
See, that's the thing. I think that's where the misconception comes in, because the only version of love is an unconditional love. What we're saying is there shouldn't be, okay, there's love and there's unconditional love. That one that isn't unconditional, that's just like a made up, that's just literally the word that people throw around.
Right.
So you guys know what time it is?
No, why don't you tell us?
It's meme review. So pull out your phones. We finna see our favorite memes, the funniest memes for the week. What's yours? You start.
Oh, I was gonna let you pull yours up, and I'll pull mine up.
No, mine is. It's like it shows like this guy. He's like, you know the guy that he like puts his hands together. It says like, hold on, let me find it because.
Fucking waiting, bro. My favorite meme is KD got coronavirus.
Is that a meme?
That's fucked up now.
Like it says, Jehovah's Witness knowing that everyone's gonna be home.
That's funny. I got one here. It says how you act with coronavirus. It's some guy with a face mask. And then it says how you act with a chick you just met 5 minutes ago in the club.
I posted that.
And it's a drawing of a dude eating a chick's ass.
Yo, like my favorite meme right now Yo, like it's so funny, like bro, that's like it's an old man. Like this dude is like so serious about this shit.
Yeah, he's an old man. He's scared.
Yeah.
Oh, so look, I asked a question on Instagram, right? I said, should you call your body parts what their name is or your own name for them, right? And so the responses were, hands is dick grabbers.
Who the fuck said that?
And
Damn.
butt is a shitter.
There's some shows out there for real. Like,
Oh shit.
You feel like you should
Wow.
name your own body parts?
no, like
Hands
my
is
fucking,
dick grabbers.
Dick grabbers is like nails when you got
bro.
like when
My
girls do their
fucking
nails.
hands are hands.
They're
Like,
not dick grabbers.
They're dick grabbers.
yeah,
Whether male
like,
or
I'm not
female,
gonna
they're
fucking
dick grabbers.
consider them dick grabbers. Like I fucking grab plenty of shit other than my dick.
You're gonna say
You feel
I
me?
grab plenty of dicks.
No, like I do not grab. I only grab one
Yo,
dick
and your
with my
ass
hand.
is a shitter.
Yeah, your ass.
You be shitting.
Like, so that's like
You be
saying like,
shitting.
yo, like I fucked this bitch in her poop shoot.
Shitter,
Like I'm not
shitter.
gonna fucking call this
In
shit
her
a
poop
poop
hole?
shoot.
I also asked, what do
That's
you
funny. So I'm just gonna go out and say it. I called the hands dick grabbers,
You're the
and
one
I
that-
called the butt the
You're the
shitter.
only one that answered it. That's why I didn't post it.
I'm in public. I see a nice ass in my head. That's a nice shitter.
Look, I also asked, what did you call your genitals as a child, right? What?
My pee-pee.
So I had someone say tit. I don't know what that means. Some girl said my tutu. Some girl said my michita. It's how Panamanians call it. And this other girl called it my vagina equals my toti. What did you guys call like dicks and wieners and pussy?
Cuban girls call it a toto.
Toto.
Yeah, toto.
I was
But
like,
I call my dick a pee-pee and my balls huevos.
ever since you were like a little kid.
Pee-pee huevos. Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you name them?
I didn't name it shit, but the name that was reserved for it, I guess, from like what I inherited is what I knew was popo, like popo, and popola.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like I was calling you were calling like
But
your
that's for
penis.
coochie.
I thought you were gonna say, oh, I was calling my penis
Popo
at like
for
3 years
penis,
old. Vagina.
popola for pussy,
And my family we called it Willy. Like for
and
dicks was like,
chocha and all that other bullshit.
dicks was
Oh,
Willies and
I'm-
like vaginas was Shubalubu.
That's crazy. What is it? Shubalubu?
Yeah, Shubalubu.
Why?
I don't know. My sister like would just be like me and my brother would go to my sister like, we see your Shubalubu, and my sister would be like, stop.
That's disgusting.
It's like we're like this big.
That's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's some shit there. There's nothing wrong with that, I guess. No, but like, okay, so like, obviously, like, after a while, I graduated and like,
Graduated
You
what?
took health class.
yeah, like my grandpa was awakwa. Like, that means like he was like some type of like, you know what I'm saying? Like religious gangster in Cuba, whatever it may be.
Religious gangster.
Yeah.
What is that?
It's hard to explain. It's hard. It's hard to explain, but it is what it is. But like after a while, I started calling my shit pinga.
Bingo.
Yeah.
Who calls it that?
What's that got to do with your grandma being a religious gangster?
because my grandpa, he's the one that, like, for a long time, that was like my father figure. He's the one that showed me that. He's like, yeah, like he's the
That's
one
your pinga.
Yeah, like niggas, like you grown. He's the one that told me, like, I know you like that bitch there. Like, you don't gotta lie. And
Did
I
you
was
ever-
like,
He made you heterosexual?
right. He didn't make me.
He molded
I was
you.
naturally heterosexual.
Hey, so there's three
see where
straight
you're going there.
guys. There's 2 straight guys and 1 gay guy here. Who?
Drop in the comments who you would assume to be the gay one and the obvious 2 straight ones. Not saying there's a gay one here, but we want to see what you
Who
guys
do you think is gay?
Yeah, just assume. Don't assume incorrectly.
Who do you think is gay and wearing yellow on their shirt, on their black shirt?
Oh shit, I'm wearing yellow. Okay. I see.
That's a how.
All right, go ahead and assume and get your back blown out.
Whoa.
I
What if a dude assumes you don't blow his back
You
out?
told me some stuff, bro. So I don't know.
Here we go.
You gonna blow a nigga back out?
Hey, would you fuck a nigga in jail?
Hey,
niggas.
Is there anything I'm benefiting from it?
Hold on. Would you fuck a nigga in jail?
I don't think so. Not really.
What if the nigga try to fuck you?
I'll blow his back out with my elbow.
Nah, you can't blow his back out with your elbow. Like,
Why not?
Would you fist him? Like, is
No
that what
way.
you're saying?
Bruh, oh Lord, this
Like,
nigga's
literally-
big. You're big
hold
on
on.
fisting,
So
aren't you?
hold on, I'm saying
That's your go-to stroke. I know.
because Nick said he blow his back out with his elbows. So
I love-
I'm assuming you mean like fisting him. Like, what do you mean?
Yo, question: have any of you ever been hit on by a dude, and how did that go?
I got hit on.
If so,
I got hit on yesterday at work.
Same.
how did that go? Like, what was the?
He asked for my Instagram, and I was like, "That," because it's funny when you get hit on by gay guys, because then they be like, because then you just be like, "Oh, damn, is this how I sound like with girls? Like when I'm talking to girls, do I sound like this gay nigga?"
This nigga
Yo,
ain't got no game. You're like judging his game.
Yo.
Like, wow, that's not gonna cut it. You're definitely not gonna get my number with that one.
Exactly. One time, this like
Yo.
honestly, anytime a guy comes up to me and says anything to me, I just assume he's like hitting on me. So I just like eject myself from the conversation.
No, look. So
I gotta go.
That's true. Like
Gotta go.
yesterday, it was like the same.
You just
thing.
hit him with like, I have a girlfriend. Like, bro.
Nah,
No,
all I do
ain't
is
gay.
I accept the compliment, and like I treat it like if he was like a heterosexual male, but I feel like it was the same thing yesterday.
Is
like,
that your thing, straight men?
I just want everyone to know we have nothing against gay people.
is that
like
your
we love
thing?
gay people. It's
Is
just
that your thing? You fucking dick.
Is that your thing?
Is that your thing?
What
No,
was like?
it's not my thing. I have nothing against gay people. And maybe he wasn't hitting on me. Like, please let me know. Like, the fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody out there that whatever. Like, I just feel like, dude, like, we've had plenty of conversations, and now all of a sudden, like, you want to bring up like one of my tattoos, like you're so surprised to like see one of my tattoos. So I was like, okay, like you're just trying to make like some type of conversation with
You guys take offense from that when you do get hit on by a dude?
Nah, I don't.
Kind of.
Like, I really don't.
Why?
I don't know. It's kind of, it makes me feel uncomfortable.
Yeah,
Like-
that's understandable.
Like, cause I get uncomfortable when I get hit on by girls too.
Okay, like
What was like the like? Cause I just don't like being like hit on at all. Like, cause I feel like I'm the aggressor. You feel me? Like, I feel
you're the predator.
yeah, I like to be the
and-
predator.
It's
Yeah,
great.
you don't like to be the prey.
It's
I
great.
understand.
And you want to know
The
something?
predator becomes the prey.
Like 7 times out of 10, don't ask me where I get these statistics from. Like, the hoes that do hit on you, like they go for you, like they tend to be Shones.
Yeah.
7 times
I mean,
out
kinda.
of 10.
So you're saying the girls who put themselves out there and shoot their shot are the Shones?
It depends.
So
like,
no good girls are
Oh,
out there
yeah.
making
Like
the first move?
not
Yeah,
really.
like I said, look, it's
7 times out of 10?
7 times out of 10. And like I said, don't quote me. Like, my shit might be way off.
You might be onto something
I'm
though.
just going off of
Not
my
necessarily,
shit. I'm
because-
going off of my
because if you think about it,
statistics.
are there any like dime pieces like really like out here shooting their shots at niggas?
Hell
like,
yeah.
like regular niggas, not
Hell
like rich
yeah.
rappers. And,
Oh
like,
yeah, no, okay. Yeah,
Like, have you ever
that's
got
different.
hit on by
Whoa.
like a? I know you, but
Well, not
like a dime.
Not, okay, not niggas like Philo. You feel me? Like, all that nigga gotta do is just fucking walk
I
in.
think he paused for that. I'm not sure.
You gotta touch top of the ear.
I gotta beat my bitch with a motherfucking stick. Don't look at that nigga one time. Nah, I'm talking shit.
Yeah, that's why I don't bring no girls around.
Nah.
And you really don't. Like, you really
No,
stand by that. But
listen.
I'm not gonna.
Let me tell
Because
you
they all
something,
want.
bro.
Because they all
No,
want to fuck
man,
you. They
that's
all,
all in your head, dude.
Yeah,
all
it's-
say that.
I'm not
Hold
gonna
on.
fuck. The first things first. Even if that was the case, I'm not gonna fucking make a move on a chick that you established as something that you know.
Yeah, but
You like the girl, I'm not
I trust
gonna-
you.
Hold on.
I just don't trust
Get
the girl.
ready, get ready to
That's
drop
what
a
it
bomb.
is.
Hey Nick, if that bitch want to fuck Philo, you gotta let that bitch fuck Philo.
Yeah, you gotta make her happy, man.
So look,
That's first things first.
you
Keep a
gotta
woman
remember
happy. Anything she wants to do that she thinks will make her happy, even though you feel like I don't think that'll make you happy. No, she feels it's gonna make her happy. Do that.
I like to.
Hey, look.
I like to please a girl, so I'll
Hey,
let another
Nick.
nigga please her for me. Just to
Hey,
pl-
look.
just
There
to
you
please
go.
her.
There you go. This is the cuck hour on the 6 Feet podcast.
Yo, would you guys ever cuck?
No,
Fuck no.
man. Get the fuck
I've
outta here,
I've
bro.
cucked niggas though.
No, wait, for real.
Yes.
Me too.
Have you?
Yeah, like it's sad, bro.
I
Like,
only black guys cuck. are cooked.
I feel like black guys are the least cooked guys.
No, they do the cooking.
Oh, okay.
They really be
the least cooked. Why do you say that? Why do you say least cooked?
They really be cooking.
Don't give me no fucking stigmas, no stereotypical bullshit.
No, I'm just saying because stereotypically like black guys are like very like you know what I'm saying, like I run this shit, you know what I'm saying? It's like on some hood nigga shit.
You think so?
Me? Yeah.
That's hood niggas, not black guys. It's different.
Well, I'm just saying like okay. But I'm just saying though, like, bro, don't be afraid to bring no fucking girl around your homeboy or whoever it may be, because
yeah, man, just bring him on down.
Look, listen, bro,
bring him on
down, bro. Because bring him on down. Because if
I'm ready.
If the bitch do some shit, bro, that ain't the bitch for you, bro.
But do you ever feel like
it's kind of like a screening,
like a filter?
But do you ever feel like your homeboys girls always be like more like into you than like? Yeah, I feel
what,
like
your homeboys girls?
Yeah.
Well, there's definitely a big element of curiosity when it comes to girlfriends and their boyfriends' friends. You get me? There's definitely an element of curiosity, and that's felt in the room, whether you want to...
Okay, there is.
Just fill me up a little.
There is. But...
Because there's like truth to
I feel like at the end of the day, your homeboy plays the bigger role in that situation.
He said a little. You poured like half the bottle.
Yeah, I had to stop you.
Your homeboy plays a bigger role in that situation. Because... it's up to you, because like your homeboy could easily be like, hey, look, man, like I really feel like she made a move or whatever, and like if that's really your dog, like you have to accept that, like you really have to take that.
Hey, so if your girl fucks around with your homeboy, like your best friend, who do you cut off, the girl or your homeboy?
Both of them. There's no fucking around. Yeah, there's no fucking around, because like your homeboy should be like, hey, look.
Nah, you know what you really do? You cut yourself off, because you're the goofy that fucking thought this girl was the one for you, and that this dude was your homeboy.
Like not even.
So you just
if you
reevaluate
like
things. You check yourself. You got to give yourself a reality check, because you're obviously doing something wrong.
What if you have
with your everyday life?
What if you have an accidental hot date?
Bro, things don't always go like that, bro. Like you could. There's literally been situations where like best friends,
long life best friends and wives. Yeah, I've seen the movies.
Things don't always go like that, and
never heard it in person though.
Right, and sometimes shit happens, and it's like
I have heard it.
Did you guys hear? Have you guys ever heard this? I'm not even sure if this is accurate, or if I'm even like regurgitating it back to you guys as accurate as I read it. But so Floyd Money Mayweather had a best friend.
Yeah, his uncle died.
No, not that. Fuck all that bullshit. Who gives a fuck? He had a best friend who also had a wife. Floyd Money Mayweather was having an affair with his best friend's wife, and his best friend ultimately killed himself because he found out about that. And that supposedly it didn't hit like the fucking tabloids or nothing, because obviously money makes things quiet.
I heard about
so I guess that's what you're saying. That's like shit like that.
Would you guys ever?
Do you think those things ultimately end in death though?
No.
Either the dude gets killed by the husband, or the guy kills himself, or the wife gets killed.
It depends how much of a simp you are.
Think about it like this.
If you're gonna kill a nigga over a girl,
like fuck the simp shit.
That's fucked up. That's sad.
Think about it like this. Look, and this happened to me recently. Imagine you find out your bitch is cheating on you. Like that takes a toll on your manhood. Like you might not be doing anything wrong. She just might not be the girl for you.
Simp.
All right, how bad cheating though? Like fucking.
How bad cheating? There is different degrees of there's different degrees of the cheating.
Like was she just bored one day and some nigga just came by and just gave her dick?
To be our subject of.
Was it just a couple messages exchanged here and there? Was it some phone calls? Was it some FaceTimes? Was it some fucking touchy? Was it some fucky? Was it sucky? Was it
or like something continuous?
Was it a whole fucking relationship?
Like family? Like she has a whole family?
Side relationship?
Y'all going too far. Y'all going too far. Okay, so for example, it doesn't even have to be your best friend. Like you find out like your bitch is cheating on you. That shit hurts. Yeah. That shit really hurts. Now imagine
getting hurt hurts.
Like,
wait. What do you think is worse, like being cheated on, or like just her like not being interested, like just falling out of love with you?
Being cheated on. all day because
she still loves you.
Oh man, yeah.
If she still loves you, like okay, then why would she break up with you? Like a bitch.
No, he said if she still loves you as she cheated on you, or if she just completely stopped loving you and just dropping you.
No, yeah, like completely stops loving you and drops you.
Well, it's got to be worse. And your feelings remain the same, man.
That hurts worse all day.
Her dropping you?
Yeah, all day.
With no reasoning in your head?
Because a bitch, like, same way you could cheat on somebody and still love them. Like, she could cheat on you and still love you. I believe that's true. I really believe that that's a possibility. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, sex is physical, and all day, like,
at that point,
like, you don't want to fucking close your eyes and see
at that
your
point
girl getting fucked by somebody else.
At that point, something is off. And there's a lack of communication, because if you guys are both on that shit, why not have an open relationship? If those are the type of people you are.
You guys are
like trying to fucking fit in a mold that isn't meant for you guys, and you guys are just both cheating on each other. Why don't you guys fucking come together, talk to each other, communicate, try to understand each other? Look, I'm this way, I'm that way. Boom, open relationship. Now there's no cheating.
You know
like
why?
Now you guys aren't fucking being fucking stupid and hiding dumb shit that shouldn't be hidden.
That's true.
You guys are hiding from yourselves.
But you want to know why? Because
in the mic.
Because a lot of guys can't picture their girl getting fucked by somebody else.
What about do you guys
vice versa? It's the same thing in a like when a girl when a guy talks about a threesome and the girl is like, oh, like I can't imagine you.
That's some foo-foo lame shit. trying to bring up so.
But bro, like it's reality.
Just put it on the table there. I'll take care of it.
Nah, like
the maid with the housekeeping will take care of
it.
What if, do you guys ever like have dreams of your girl cheating? Like, have you ever like woken up like, fuck this bitch, like she just cheated on me like in my dream? And
nah, like, you know, a lot of girls have. I think a lot of girls go through that.
Are you calling a girl?
No, I'm not. They have dreams of their significant other cheating on them. When I have a dream sex related, it has nothing to do with anyone backstabbing me, betraying me. It's just literally a fucking hell of a time. And I wake up with my shorts wet, with my underwear wet.
I never have any dreams except nightmares.
Yo,
I have a nightmare every day.
Honestly, I've been having a lot of nightmares more often than I have dreams.
Imagine
that just comes with the
imagine like a girl like stays over.
Drugs, baby.
Oh yeah,
you ever had a drug nightmare?
Oh, of course.
Nightmare after nightmare. It's just terrible.
Bro, like I've literally woken up from like the same dream like 3 times in a row, like within the 5 minutes.
For real?
Like within 5 minutes.
What was it about?
Bro, it was literally like about nothing. Like imagine you opening your eyes and seeing darkness.
Yo, like, so these nightmares that I'm talking about when it comes to the drugs, they're the worst. So imagine the best time of your life.
Yeah.
Revolving around drugs. Let's say you just got this, that. You're about to have a good time. Something always manages to go wrong, and it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse and worse. That's the nightmare when it comes to your withdrawals on drugs, or at least just you having nightmares about the drugs and shit.
Yeah.
Like imagine having like a big fat sack of whatever it is you like to do. And then you're having a good time, boom, and the dream takes a fucking wicked turn, and you lose that big fat sack, and you can't find it anywhere. The whole dream is just you.
It's just big and rich.
Right? Yeah, just trying to recover that bag, and you never do. And you wake up on some sad shit, and don't do drugs.
That happens to me every single time.
That's the moral of the story.
The 2 dreams that I always have is like, I always like right before I have sex in a dream, like literally right before I'm about to like put my dick inside a girl or something. Whoa, like I always wake up. I always wake up like right before it's gonna happen. Or if like I punch
always
someone,
wake up with a coochie.
Nah, like I want.
Oh shit! I got a coochie.
I got a pussy.
No, I wake up like I always wake up right before I'm about to fuck. Like right before, and like if I punch someone, like I be like dreaming I'm in jail, and like someone's like gonna like they took my lunch or some shit.
That's normal.
No, but like
is that a dream or a nightmare? Hold on.
Not also like sex shit, but
you
like
dreaming you in jail.
I'd have a dream that I'm like gonna punch someone and like punch him, and then it's like
like you're not.
It doesn't reach. It doesn't reach.
It reaches, but it's like I feel so eyeless.
No.
Iceberg said that's why he sleeps with his AK.
I feel like that's you literally trying to throw punches in your dream, but obviously you're asleep. So
that's me being a Pisces.
You're trying to fucking throw a punch, but your body's asleep. That's probably where you get that feeling from.
You feel helpless.
Like, well, like
you just get pummeled.
Why are you throwing the punches? Are you like,
no, man. It's like I punch it.
There.
It's like but I looked it up, and that shit actually happens to like a lot of people.
You guys ever seen your dog like sleeping and then it starts whimpering and barking and starts running and shit? That's the funniest thing ever.
The funniest
or
thing
like wagging its tail and it's like literally asleep.
The funniest thing is when your dog nuts on your guests.
Whoa.
Yeah,
that's what you get for fucking
I haven't had
building a relationship with that dirtbag.
Yeah, you have a cute ass dog, but I'm fucking staying away because you remember how much.
Yeah, Frenchies are bags of filth. They're fucking scum.
Let me tell you one thing, bro. I don't care how much you love your dog. If your fucking dog starts fucking me, I'm gonna kick the shit out of that nigga.
You're gonna
bro.
fuck
You ever got
it
humped
back?
by a dog?
Are you gonna fuck the dog back?
No, I'm gonna kick that nigga in his shit. All right,
Damn, don't do that to my dog.
I mean, he has to learn his lesson. Like I'm not.
I keep my dogs in check, man. Whether or not he's humping you,
all right,
that's forgivable. That's forgivable.
I'm not saying I'm not gonna kick him to the fucking top shelf in your kitchen. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm just
you
saying,
can shove him. You know what I hate?
Yeah,
you know what I hate?
I'm gonna fucking let
you know
that
what I hate?
know, like, yo,
when
I'm a boy. Like, don't try this shit with me. You feel me?
I'm not a girl.
I ain't gay.
No, I ain't gay, man. Yo, you know what I hate? When people are like real like fucking mousy and walking on eggshells in situations where it's like it's up to you to fucking take initiative. You get me?
You're talking about
like
dogs?
just in any situation. Right now I'm talking specifically about dogs and shit. Let's say a dog is like doing whatever, maybe something that you don't want to be done to you, and the person is just there letting it happen, like, oh, help me. Like, no, why don't you just grab the dog and move it and stop it? You get me?
Walking all
like,
the
why
way,
are you being so hesitant and
or crossing the whole street just to like going backwards to avoid the dog?
There's no other
you said say that again.
Like or instead just like walking backwards and then crossing the street and walking on the whole other side of the sidewalk to avoid the dog.
Yeah, like no, keep it moving. People show way too many emotions to dogs, and they gotta understand that's what they feed off of, and you're showing them, just fucking ignore them. Keep it moving. Like, you have control of your emotions, the dog does not. So you be the fucking, obviously the most civilized creature, and fucking.
Yeah, no, that's my biggest thing. Like, when I say, like, bruh, think about it like this. If you walk in somewhere, like, let's say you walk into your homeboy's baby shower, right? Good. Like, there's a whole bunch of like grown ass men there, right? And like that dog chooses you to like start fucking, like you're the weakest link, bro. Like,
so?
I know so, bro.
I feel you. I see what you're saying.
I know so. Like, you're the weakest link. Like, you're the fucking you're like the pushover.
Yeah, because like, the dog is feeding off the shit that we can't see. So if it is a room full of dudes and the dog is also a dude and he's fucking with you, then
that's what
you're not realizing or what you're not seeing that the dog is seeing is that you're at the bottom of the pecking order.
You're the bottom of the totem pole, for real. That's why I say, like, nigga, if your dog starts fucking me, and look, I'm sorry, like anybody's dog, whatever, the conversation might be, whatever it is after that.
I have a female dog.
I'm gonna fucking kick your dog in his shit.
I have a female dog and she humps some of my friends sometimes.
But wait, does that still show that they're not like the dominant? Like
I have a real super fucking dominant female dog.
Let's just put it like this: male dogs dominate other male dogs by fucking them.
Like actually inserting?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah,
no, they don't.
Yeah, but no,
they okay. I'm not. They don't. That's not their first instinct, my bro. They
to show my dominance.
Yeah, there's an order of things. They do the whole stance. They stand tall. They do the whole, and they might fight to the death. You get me? But I guess that could be true, but I've never seen that in the order of things, in the order of
what about
asserting
cats?
dominance.
Do cats do that?
Cats, no, they do square up though.
Cats are fucking weird.
They square up and they puff up and they give their loudest screech and they fucking. Yo, cats are deadly. Beware of cats. Don't ever fuck with a cat.
I heard 100,000 people die from cats every year.
They could literally kill you if they wanted to.
I'd rather fight
one cat could kill you.
I'd rather fight one pit bull than 3 cats.
Oh no, yeah, definitely. The 3 cats could kill you if they wanted it. That was literally what their mind was set on.
Yeah.
Two
all
cats
day.
could fucking
You
kill
know, cats aren't domesticated. Like cats. Just
Yeah,
have
no,
like
they're not. That's
they
why they're
just-
still so like independent, and
Yeah.
they don't give a fuck if you name them. They're gonna
You know-
ignore that name. The
Yeah.
twinkles, the
Like
the
that's why like
sprinkles.
cats look at you like this motherfucker, like this simp ass nigga. Like when you lose your cat's like hiding somewhere, just watching you like cry for that
Yeah.
cat. Like
Cats are funny.
Would you guys?
Yeah.
What do you guys think of like reptiles? Would you guys ever have a tortoise?
I have a tortoise. I fuck with
real?
reptiles. I love
reptiles
them.
really
There's
don't give a fuck about
there's something
you.
real mystical about them as well as cats.
They
But
don't care.
reptiles, there's something. You look at them in their eyes long enough, and some weird shit that goes on.
Look, I feel like reptiles don't care. They just know, like they follow a certain pattern, and they
Just basic instincts.
Yeah, basic instincts. They get used to a certain pattern.
I always wanted to get
But goddamn, if they get hungry enough, they will fucking
not a
try to
tortoise.
eat you.
I always wanted poison dart frogs, like the unpoisonous kind, because you.
Little rainforest frogs.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna buy one before.
You gotta have a tank with like hella mist in that shit.
Yeah, because they get
Cool.
dry,
Yeah, you gotta like fucking moisturize them with the little fog machine and whatnot.
but they're like really pretty. Like they're good like thing to like look at. But
Yeah.
they're hella expensive.
Yeah, fuck that.
How you get you some super tiny frogs,
Fuck.
not poisonous, but like similar,
yeah.
like same species kind of in a way.
My favorite frogs are those
For, like,
ones that like
$10,
you ever seen
fucking
those,
$20.
Those bumblebee walking frogs that like they walk like this, like
Yeah, the
No.
ones that you could fucking catch like by your fucking porch light.
no, not those. Like
Those
they actually
tree frogs.
they actually be walking like this,
Nah,
like they don't be walking like they don't be jumping. They be
Hopping.
walking.
No, like all frogs walk.
No, look, I'll show you. They're like actual walking frogs. Like they walk.
So they don't jump at all.
I don't know if they jump, but they actually like walk.
no, that's a weird thing. And fuck a reptile, fuck a cat, and amphibian.
Those are actually
they're amphibians.
Amphibian, that's some weird shit.
Yeah,
Think about it.
yeah.
Yo, you know what's crazy? Let's get real deep, like evolution. Like I was looking at a bird today, right? And I saw the bird because you know how we were always talking about like birds and shit, like how they fly for no reason.
Yeah,
So like I saw a woodpecker. It just like got up. It just flew up and then just like landed like at a 90-degree angle on a tree and just like stayed there. I'm like, how the fuck
that's
does it
crazy.
just? How does it
There's
just
a reason.
stay
I feel
there?
like there's a reason behind, like anything that animals do. There's a reason behind it. Like
Yeah,
we're like, okay,
They got their body language and all
yeah,
that.
no, it's
and
true. So like,
Displays
We're-
of
we're-
bullshit.
we're not the only motherfuckers that do shit for fun because like it's a proven fact. Like dolphins fuck for fun.
Yeah.
They get high too off of like
Yeah,
pufferfish.
yeah, like they do. But I feel like a lot, like we have big brains, whatever. But like a lot of animals just fucking do shit like off of instinct.
Look, these frogs, they like walk like people like normal.
Seen regular ass toads do that.
Nah, these are different.
Yo, if I see somebody walk like that, I'm gonna be like, "What the fuck's
So
wrong?"
they
with
don't
that
they
nigga?
don't hop or leap whatsoever.
That's
They
nah.
have to.
They just walk.
Nah.
Like that guy that almost hit on the way.
They
here.
swim, right?
No
They
way,
swim.
bro.
They swim.
Nah,
No, they're
they
toads.
hop.
They swim.
They're
Toads
toads.
could
Bro.
swim
When have you ever seen a swimming toad?
all the time.
No.
Yeah, toads do, bro.
Toads
Frogs
swim, my
swim.
guy.
Amphibians too,
Frogs swim.
like do all. What are tadpoles? They literally are fucking
Yeah.
born in water.
Tadpoles, not toads.
But toads are once upon a time a tadpole.
Yeah,
They
but
literally
They
have-
not-
they
swim,
have
bro.
webbed
I've literally
feet.
seen it with my 2 eyes.
Okay, well you see Gerber. Do you eat Gerber now? So you ain't no baby.
I've seen
I can't
full grown
lie, bro.
toads swim
I'll
is
eat
what
some
I'm saying.
compota right now, bro.
What?
You put some fucking
Some
compota
baby food.
right in front of me. Some baby food.
You be eating baby food?
No. But you put it in front of me and I'm hungry, I'm gonna fucking smash
That shit's so
shit.
nasty. I be smelling it sometimes.
Yeah, compota. Let
It's
me get
just
that
literally
motherfucking. Let me get
different
that apple
variety
sauce.
of fruits
It's like
mashed up.
it's like throw up,
If you-
right?
You ever eaten applesauce,
If you
my
eat
nigga? That's baby
applesauce,
food.
you're like
For real?
grown up. Bro,
Yeah.
Do you eat
same concept.
Do you eat boneless wings?
No,
Oh,
that's for
okay.
girls.
Yeah, okay, thanks. Okay, all right.
Nah, I ain't gay.
All right, yeah, all right. Yeah. All right, say less. Yeah, anybody that eats boneless fucking wings, bro,
That's baby food.
nah, you can't sit with me at the table.
What's
You
You
your
ordering
go-to wing?
chicken tenders and fries.
Like, you can order chicken tenders, bro. Like, all right, cool, whatever.
Yo, one time I went on a
But
date.
if you order fucking like boneless wings, like you fucking go out your way to order boneless wings, You can't sit.
That's just chicken nuggets, basically.
It was a grown man chicken nuggets.
One time I went on a date and then I ordered like this girl ordered she ordered like an avocado burger. It was a Steak and Shake.
That's cool.
She ordered an avocado burger and I was like, oh, let me get chicken tenders. She's like, you're so boring. You get chicken tenders? Like, what's wrong with chicken tenders? Publix? Because I could tell she knew that I didn't really want to eat it. Because I don't know, for some reason, whenever I go on like dates with girls, I never order what I really want. I order like shit that makes me look like healthy. For no reason.
You order some nasty ass vegan dish.
Like chicken tenders definitely aren't healthy.
Yeah, but it's like I feel like it's healthier than a burger. Cause it's like
same shit. Cause it's fucking like deep
fried in vegetable oil.
It's like a order. It's like a hierarchy of like healthy animals. Like anything that has like a lot of like legs is unhealthy. Like cows and pigs, they have a lot of legs.
I feel like you don't want to eat red meat.
So bird is all right. Fish is even healthier. No legs.
Exactly. Except octopus is like calamari. That's like
yeah.
8.
So like you don't
those
like,
legs. You consider that leg
meat.
Yeah.
Man, sometimes these hoes just want you to order motherfucking bloody ass steak.
Do they really give a fuck about what you eat?
No.
Yeah, they do.
The only meat they care about is the one that you're dropping on them tonight and whether it's good or not.
Boom. That was the wrong one.
No, that was definitely the right one.
Do girls ever care about what you wear?
Yes, they do.
Depends who you are. Depends what you are.
Yeah, they do. You can't be fucking out
here.
Depends what kind of guy you can't be out here in no motherfucking like True Religion, fucking jeans and shit.
Inkaholic shirts.
Stop wearing the motherfucking Inkaholic shirt.
You can wear Inkaholic shirt, but like goddamn, don't be out here in no motherfucking True Religion jeans and like some fucking.
I don't think that matters, man.
Yeah,
I don't think it does.
I feel like if you're just chilling, like it doesn't matter. So people shouldn't judge you because you're just
obviously don't look like a fucking clown.
Yeah, like if you got swag, bro, you could pull a lot of shit off, and I just feel like it doesn't matter what you wear.
Where would you want to wear, man? You want to wear some Dockers with some fucking khakis, the high water khakis with a fucking.
I want to wear
polo button-up shirt with a sweater underneath and a sweater vest on top.
Fuck no.
Are you asking me what I want to wear?
No, I'm just saying wear what you want to wear.
So are you gonna take a girl that you take it seriously out to like fucking Noble or like Prime 112 with a fucking bullshit ass outfit?
Like a tank top?
Yeah, no.
Imagine pulling up to a Prime 112 with a tank top.
Yeah, you're gonna fucking want to dress up.
Okay, that's funny you say that because I think once upon a time I did pull up the Prime 112 with some shorts and some slides and a fucking blazer.
If the camera could look at his face right now, he can get away with that.
That's funny.
You know what's the most annoying thing? I think the most annoying thing is when I post Philo and then every girl's like, "Who's your friend?"
And then you don't want to show me.
I'm like, no, I.
But yeah, wait, what did you say, Breezy? I forgot the words you used exactly.
No. So
I didn't get away with it.
No, I'm just saying. Like,
in the mic.
In the mic, sir.
I'm sorry.
There you go.
I'm getting used to this. Okay, like obviously there's this fucking certain type of clothes that you wear for type of day. So if you're taking like, somebody you take it seriously to like a nice restaurant, you're not gonna wear like no bullshit ass outfit. But you could take that same chick out to whatever, like depending on the vibe.
Yeah, all right, check it out.
You can still be swagged out. Like,
here's my thing.
Wait, real quick. Remember when I pulled up to your crib and I was like, "Yo, I'm already dressed. I'm wearing like a black shirt and black pants." You're like, "You're just wearing a black t-shirt, black pants." I'm like, "I know, I'm all dressed."
That's perfect. All right, so here's my thing. How I see it is, the moment you start thinking too hard on what to wear because you're going somewhere and who you're going with, I feel like you're going to find yourself in a situation where you're not being yourself. And that's grounds for like destruction.
Be yourself.
You're going to look fucking goofy as fuck because you're not being yourself. You're going to sound goofy as fuck because you're trying to fit into some skin that you just jumped into because you're thinking too fucking hard. And you're going to find yourself in a situation that isn't you. And that's the worst thing to ever do.
Okay.
Especially if you're trying to impress a bitch, which is like, I'll just leave it at that.
No, and I completely agree. But like I said, you're not gonna fucking go out to Noble in some fucking pajama bottom pants.
Definitely, but you also shouldn't think too hard because, like I said, you will find yourself in a situation where you're not dressing like yourself. You're not being yourself.
But there is exactly. You're absolutely right. But there is certain etiquette for like places that you're going. Like,
it's because like girls,
of course, like a wedding. Of course,
what girls want is like a guy that's gonna
make it your own. You get me? You could wear a suit that would fit you.
Right.
You could also wear a suit that doesn't fit you.
What girls want is a guy that can like compliment them. Like they want a guy that dresses like on their level.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Girls do think into that. They take that into consideration. So I guess if you do know the girl well enough, then you should already be in. If the girl is of importance, it should be someone who you can be yourself around. So like I said again, you shouldn't be finding yourself in a situation where you're not being yourself. No matter who it is, if it is going to be the girl, and you are worried about what she's worried about, you get me? She does want you to look good because you're representing her at the end of the day as well in some way.
You're like a tool,
but you can still be yourself and look good.
And Nick, you shouldn't be worried about who you bring a girl around with. Any girl, like if you should not be worried about bringing your girl like around your homeboys.
Yes, you should.
No, you shouldn't.
Nah, just be fucking.
Don't bring your girl around. No, I'm playing.
Nah, like
you're safe.
Like for real. No, because like it doesn't matter. Like okay, let's say like she does want to fuck your homeboy. That's not your girl, bro. Cool. Chalk it up to the game. Let your homeboy.
You know what's funny?
Let your homeboy
there's this thing called denial. Now a lot of people find themselves in denial, but are in denial of that fact and what they're in denial about. So there's dudes out there, they find themselves worrying about that. Like, wow, maybe I shouldn't bring this person around that person. But they're in denial about it, and they go ahead and do it anyways. So they don't follow their gut and don't bring that person around that person. So they just do it anyways. And then now the chaos ensues.
But the thing is, I hear girls say all the time, "Damn, I picked the wrong one because his homeboy was so fine." And they like, I hear I hear that.
You're right. You're right. No, you're right to bring this up. You get me? You're right to worry about that. Now, for this specific situation, no, because I understand that. I see what you're saying, and I won't. You get me? But in a general, as a general thing, yes, you're right for bringing that up and saying that because that is the truth. People are worried about this, and things do go wrong when people are in that situation.
Bro, it's nature. Let me tell you something right now. Like lions fight for like mating rights. Wolves do it all like whatever. We're civilized, whatever it may be. But that should always be in the back of your head. But like this is my opinion on everything, bro. You shouldn't be afraid to like bring any bitch around your homies because those are your homeboys. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, your homeboys should have your back before, you know what I'm saying, like a shorty or whatever. And if your shorty is on some other shit and your homeboy's like, look, she you know what I'm saying, like she's doing this, that, and the third, whatever it may be, like I feel some type of way, you should really take your homeboy's advice.
For sure. And with that, we're going to wrap this up. So it's been the 6 Feet Show with Breezy.
I'm curious. Has anyone
guessed?
Try to guess where the Pink Panther is?
No, they don't.
If so, then continue to do that. We are gonna give the winner
a $100 Best Buy gift card,
a Best Buy gift card, and free promo. Free promo.
Yo,
if you're a rapper, if you're whatever the fuck you are, you get a free promo. What's better than that?
Y'all didn't even ask me like the serious questions. That's cool. That's good.
I mean, you're not a special guest. You're just a guy.
You're just Breezy
podcasting with us.
What serious question?
I'm sorry if we didn't meet your expectations.
No, like this met all my expectations.
It's a big thing for you.
This was cool. No,
did you?
I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad you got your nut.
Did you get your nut?
Always, baby.
Whoa there.
All right, that's cool.
This
is cool. I like it.